Hey all, Sage here. I have been in chronic pain for the last 10 years of my life, and at the time of recording this video, I am very much still in it. Specifically, I have a tension headache that never goes away, along with jaw pain, neck, and back pain. My hope is that this video can help you, a friend, or a family member that also suffers from chronic pain. These are the 6 absolute worst aspects of chronic pain and how I've dealt with them over the years. It is an absolute chore to go anywhere or do anything with chronic pain. Having even a simple conversation with someone else is really difficult most of the time. More often than not, I find myself just staying silent for group conversations. While there is a part of me that would like to talk about my chronic pain, I often choose not to talk about it, since talking about it often brings down the enjoyment of the moment. Therefore, my options at social events usually boil down to either A, talk about the pain and cause sadness to the group, or B, just try to grin and bear it and suffer on the inside until the event is over. One would think talking about the pain would be the better option, and it definitely can be, depending on the person or people I'm talking to. But when I've had to deal with chronic pain for the better part of 10 years, and have to tell the same people the exact same thing each and every year that I am still experiencing the exact same pain, I sadly find myself just not wanting to talk about it. Eventually, talking about the pain just starts to wear on you, and you just stop. I try to limit social events. After being in it for so many years, I find that it's just better for my mental health to limit the amount of events I go to. If I need to go to a social event, I'll usually go and just try to bear the pain best I can. The truth is, I have and will continue to disappoint people by not going to social events, or even by just leaving them early. But in my situation, sometimes I just have to put myself first and work on my pain and mental health instead of going to the event. Sometimes all I can do is have faith that my friends and family will understand my situation and forgive me. Sometimes it feels like nobody cares that you're in pain. Eventually, they'll just stop asking you about your pain. It could be that they just don't know how to help you and they just avoid the subject entirely. But the reality is they can't afford to talk to you about your pain all the time. And how could they? It's depressing and an overall negative subject. People have their own problems they have to deal with, and they can't afford to take on your problems too, especially the one they don't know how to solve. The one that is always there. This aspect took me a long time to understand. What helped me the most with this is I stopped relying on other people as much to help me feel better. I started to look within through meditation and learn to love myself more. I try to congratulate myself for all my accomplishments despite the fact that I'm in chronic pain. My inner voice is kind of like my own cheerleader. Ultimately, self-love is the answer here, and it has helped me to deal with this horrible hardship without overtaxing my friends and family. This aspect ties into the social events aspect that I talked about earlier. By being in pain constantly, I am always going through something that most other people don't have to deal with, which in turn brings about a feeling of loneliness. Because of this, even when I'm surrounded by other people, I will still feel lonely. And the longer I stayed in chronic pain, the more I got tired of talking about it and kept keeping it inside, which only made the loneliness worse. Even when I don't want to talk about it, it is still important that I force myself to talk about it once in a while. This is easier done with close friends and family and one-on-one versus in a group. Meditation has also helped me a lot with this one. While the initial purpose of this video was to help other people, I can't deny that by making this video and sharing my experiences, it is helping me with the aspect of loneliness. This is without a doubt one of the most frustrating aspects for me. No matter how much I am enjoying something, I can never fully enjoy it. is that chronic pain is always there. No matter how well I am doing at a video game, there is always that nagging feeling that I would be doing a lot better if I was not in pain. Streaming can be really hard for me if my pain levels become high in the middle of a stream. There's a lot of times I have to take extra breaks during streams just because of the pain. Knowing that I would be a far better streamer and content creator without my pain is a very frustrating concept for me. So how did I deal with it? In one word, acceptance. I just have to accept that I have chronic pain. I have a handicap. And after so long, I had to just accept the fact that it may not go away. So instead of being sad that I would have done something far better without being in pain, I instead try to celebrate the fact that I can accomplish what I have while in chronic pain. I accept that I'm in pain and say good things about myself for being able to accomplish goals while in it. I have to maintain good self-esteem with my condition, as I cannot afford not to. This is a rough one. It can be pretty depressing to put my faith in someone only to be disappointed. The pain relief I get from the majority of health professionals is temporary at best, but the pain always ends up coming back and costs me and my family a lot of money. Unfortunately, a lot of health professionals I've met tend to overpromise and give me false hope. Medical doctors will try to prescribe me pain meds or send me back to physical therapy. And when I go to see a physical therapist or other specialists, they will give up on me and either refer me somewhere else or just convince me that my treatment isn't going anywhere. As of this recording, so far, I've seen 4 dentists, 5 physical therapists, 5 chiropractors, 2 acupuncturists, a surgeon, and countless medical doctors. What really helped me here is starting to do more of my own research, and I try not to put too much faith in specialists while still trying to seek professional help at times. Sometimes I take breaks from doctors and appointments and try to work on myself and learn more about my condition on my own, but ultimately I try to do a bit of both. While self-care has been more consistently helpful than healthcare for me, I know deep down that I will not be able to fully stop my chronic pain on my own. It is unrelenting and constant. It doesn't care if you had a good day or a bad day. It's there regardless. It is just always there. I have to constantly stretch, strengthen, self-massage, use heating pads, make appointments, take meds, and if I have a bad day at work and I'm tired and I just want to relax, I get punished the next day for not doing these things before bed. The pain does not care. Pain is a message that something is wrong, and it will send that message despite how you are feeling emotionally. Besides all of the things I mentioned before, meditation has helped me the most with my chronic pain. At first I thought meditation wasn't an option at all because, well, it's hard to focus on anything when in chronic pain. But in reality, it's the opposite. When the pain is so bad that I just want to give up, meditation is my go-to. And with chronic pain, meditation becomes more about understanding the pain rather than trying to just block it out with pain meds. If you're watching this and in chronic pain, I do encourage you to let me know in the comments if you had any similar frustrations that I've had. Please don't give up. You are not alone. Your life will always have the potential to get better. If you're interested in discussing this topic further, please consider joining our Discord. We have a section dedicated to wellness and encourage conversation. Thank you so much for watching. I hope things get better.